Welcome to Sports Talk with the Cowboy.
Welcome and thanks for riding with the Cowboy. Well, we'll go to the Buccaneers first tonight, and tonight is the day before tomorrow's Thursday. Shooting this show is Wednesday, so we will have the end of mandatory OTAs at one Buccaneer place. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers full rosters out participating starting last Tuesday, running through this weekend with these mandatory OTAs, and all the team has been there. Of course, it's non-contact football, running plays, running scrimmages, more on a flag football type deal without the flags. But they do have all the players out there, and there's been no injuries. Nothing to report from Todd Bowles, but good things about the players. Shiloh Sanders, Logan Hall, he mentioned Morrison, Andy Mitchell, Parrish, all of them out there participating. Many others, Buku, our number one pick. Everything seems to be going as planned. The actual training camp at the Buccaneer One Buck place is in the end of July, so about a month from now. That's about all going on at one Buccaneer place. Nothing to report of any other of the 32 teams in the mandatory camp, which they all have this time frame. As we've reported in the show a couple weeks ago, Aaron Rodgers, of course, as we all know, has signed with the Pittsburgh Steelers for 1 year, and everything's well there in Pittsburgh also. So we'll keep you posted on what's going on. Nothing much has been going on there except what we had anticipated, having these non-contact drills and practices. But everything seems to be good, and all of the players have reported, and none have reported being injured. So that's the main plus of the Buccaneers OTAs. We'll keep you posted on what's going on in all of football, and especially our Tampa Bay Buccaneers in this upcoming year. Now we're going to the Tampa Bay Rays. The Tampa Bay Rays have been won last night in a 5-1 victory against the Kansas City Royals. They're 1.5 games out of leading the AFC East, American League East, behind the New York Yankees. They've been on a hot streak. They've been playing good baseball. They've been hitting and pitching well. There's a game tonight starting 7:40 Eastern Time out at Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City against the Royals again tonight. So we'll hope that the Rays can continue on the stretch that they're going. They've been playing very great baseball the last 30 games, and they have really, really picked it up. They're leading the baseball in many categories. Our pitching is picking it up, and now the hitting that we have all said they have needed has came to fruition, and they are hitting the ball. And with the hitting and the pitching, they're winning the majority of their games against good teams and bad teams, but they're winning on a consistent basis. They might drop one out every 4 or 5, but as long as you're building on that kind of situation in a 162-game season, you're winning. So we keep you posted on the Tampa Bay Rays. As you know, the Tampa Bay Rays are up for sale. Stu Sternberg is selling the Tampa Bay Rays. There's a group out of Jacksonville that is attempting to purchase the Rays from Stu Sternberg. They have a deal with him to discuss the purchase, nothing contractually yet, but a contract to exclusively deal with him, and we'll know in the next few weeks what comes of that. But for all intents purposes, we realize that the Rays will be sold, and probably to the group out of Jacksonville. There's a lot of members of this group. It's not one particular individual. The selling price we have been told is around $1,700,000,000, and that is without a stadium. But we'll get into that as it gets there. But as far as the Rays on the field are concerned, they're playing good baseball, and they're fun to watch. They're scoring points. If they can get out ahead, they win, and they've been getting out ahead. That was always the key the last couple of seasons, that they needed to get that offense going and getting out ahead, and that is exactly what they're doing. They're on a roll, and we'll keep you posted on what they do. And there is a game tonight in Kansas City, right after the taping of this show, if you want to watch it. As far as the hockey news is concerned, not much of nothing. It's time for them to enjoy themselves, and that's exactly what they're doing. No activity as far as the Tampa Bay Lightning is concerned of any noteworthy situation. We had a good season off here as far as the Lightning are concerned. There's not been any great trades. We've re-signed most of our core players, so they'll be back for next year. Of course, Stanley Cup just ended over a week ago with the Florida Panthers claiming their second Stanley Cup and back-to-back championships. So as we congratulate them. We will be ready to prepare for the Lightning to compete against them in their conference again this year as our #1 rival. So we'll keep you posted on what goes on with the Lightning. But so far as right now, that's about all that went on. It was a great weekend for racing at Pocono, and it was a challenging race, and it was a right down to the wire of victory. Denny Hamlin winning the Pocono race this week in Pocono, Pennsylvania. Nothing noteworthy. It was on Amazon Prime. Most of our fans don't get Amazon Prime. The ones that did got to watch it. So that's about all going on as far as the NASCAR is concerned. Travelers Championship in golf. Tommy Fleetwood was leading into the last, and of course he lost the match to Kagan Bradley last week in the Travelers Golf PGA Tournament. Scottish Open this week over in Scotland, getting prepared for a couple of weeks from now, the British Open, the last major of the year as far as golf is concerned. And that's about the rundown on the major sports as of right now, except for the big news of this week in major sports, the NBA championship game, Game 7. The Oklahoma City Thunder defeated the Indiana Pacers 4-3. It ended in a Game 7, and the Oklahoma Thunder is the NBA champions for this season. So congratulations to the Oklahoma City Thunder, winning their first ever NBA title this Sunday night. We all watched it Sunday night, ending basketball for the year. And then the week before, of course, we ended with the Panthers ending hockey for the year. So we'll keep you posted on what goes on, but I wanted to congratulate the Oklahoma Thunder for winning their first ever NBA title, and they won it on their home court. So congratulations, Oklahoma City Thunder, and we hope our Orlando Magic's in that conversation next year. And we'll keep you posted on all that when the NBA season re-ups about October, November. So now we're going to go to our questions for tonight, and the first question tonight is, what do I think, and who do I think is going to buy the Tampa Bay Rays? It is a group headed out of Zabrowski is his name, I think, up in Orlando. It's a home builder. They've got 4 or 5 other guys in this group that will come up with $1,700,000,000 to buy the team, and it looks like they're going to buy them because there ain't that many people can get around and get up $1,700,000,000. So we're looking for them to be the owners. And the next question is, will they move? They will not move. The Commissioner of Baseball says the Tampa Bay Rays will not move from this market. And if you're the new owner and you decide, well, hey, I'm going to move anyhow, this is my team, I do what I want, they just won't play baseball against their teams. And your value, your team will be, I don't know, nothing. Okay? So, yeah, you're going to do what they say. So whoever buys the team is going to keep the team in the Tampa Bay area. And that team will, where they play now in the Tampa Bay area, is a different situation. And we'll go into that detail later. But for right now, that is who is attempting to buy the team. And thank you for your question. God bless you. And the next question is from Angie. And Angie wanted to know what I thought about the Rays' chances of winning the World Series. And Angie, I think at the start of the season, I said they wouldn't make the playoffs. And right now, they're on pace to make the playoffs, Angie. So they're playing better than I thought they'd play. But we're still early in the season. It's still June. And they're still going to play to October. And that's a long time. But yes, they have played a lot better than I thought they'd play. Their pitching has pitched well. We thought that would happen. But their offense just came along, Angie, and it's starting to play real good baseball out there. And the Rays are winning games. They're winning them decisively with 8, 10, 11 hits a game. When that is winning baseball, when you got good pitching and good hitting, and you score a lot of runs, you're going to win a lot of the games. And they've done that. They've exceeded what I thought they would do. So, Angie, my prediction of a 500 season is well long gone. I think they'll do a lot better than that. Possibly make the playoffs and possibly make a run. We sure hope so, Angie. We'll keep you posted. There's a game tonight against the Kansas City Royals. And every game when you're up at the top of the standings like we are, a game and a half behind the Yankees, every game you can win and they can lose, you're catching ground on them. So every game's real, real important for us now, even though there's 162, because we want to get up ahead and we want to get that roll going to be consistent. And that's what we're doing, Angie. God bless you for your question. And the last question is from Beverly, and Beverly wanted to know about the Tampa Bay Rays and where the stadium would be. And Beverly, I don't know where they're going to put that stadium. I know that they've talked about the fair out by the fairgrounds, by the Hard Rock Cafe, the Seminole Hard Rock Cafe. The Indians have got about 100 acres out there they'd like to give them, and they'd like the naming rights to the stadium. And I've been told, just told, that they're willing to pay about half the cost of the stadium. And if I'm for someone now, and it's just Cowboy here, I'd take up the Indians on their offer. They've got a casino right beside it. They'll pay half the freight. They want the name Seminole Hard Rock on the stadium, and they sure could have it. I've heard that a lot, so I'm just saying that could be a place. It could be the old Greyhound track. When they had to tear it down, there's a big parcel of land there. And I've also been told West Shore Mall is being tore down right on the other side of the bay, on the Tampa side. There's a piece of land there. I don't know. We won't know. We want to get ahead of ourselves. It's going to be somewhere in there. They've got the spots. Will it be in St. Pete? I don't think it will be. It will be for the next 3 years after this year, because they're going to go back and play their lease out. So they're going to play 3 years in St. Petersburg, irregardless. The new owner, whatever. That'll give this other group time to build the stadium. Okay? But there's a lot of movement on where it'll be, because that's very important. Where are they going to play? So these are just some sites, and, you know, let's get the team sold first, and we'll go on from there. But those are the sites, and I myself believe it'll probably be out there at the Seminole Hard Rock Casino, and they will be the name on that stadium. Myself, if I was a person had to come up with $1.7 billion, and somebody said, "Look, I'll throw $1 billion of the $2 billion it's going to cost for that stadium, if I can put the name on it, and it's right beside my casino, and I got the land," I'm going to say, let's do it. Okay, and I'm sure they probably will. That's what I think anyhow. God bless you, and thank you for your questions. And for all the people who have wrote me this week about the Sports Talk You Pick 'em football pool, it will be starting at the end of August or first part of September when the first regular season football game starts. We will have actual paper pick 'em sheets, and you will also be able this year to send in your comments your picks, and we will be running through the games on every show before the first game or through the NFL season. We will be having it, so there's no football, so that's why there's no sheets out there yet. And I know everybody's getting ready for football, because this is the hard part of the summer when all the football fans are wanting football to start, and they're seeing them out there at these OTAs and saying, "Wow, man, it's a few more weeks. We got to around Labor Day, but we're ready to go when it gets time, and we'll keep you posted on when and where you can get those sheets at." I know the Village Inn is one place here in Sebring, but there'll be other locations you can pick up your sheets and pick them, or you can send it right here to the show like you did last year. We'll be looking forward to each and every one of you participating this year in the 5th annual You Pick 'em Sports Talk with the Cowboy sheet. And until the next show, give your hand out to your neighbor and help everyone that you can in this world. Life's too short not to. And take the high ground, not the low ground. Until next week, God bless you, and Cowboy out.
Have you ever had a dream that you want him to do you so much you could do anything?